So unfortunately, I don't have a lot of experience with Kha'Zix, but I do know how he works mostly. And he did just get some changes. I believe they were buffs, so I really am less familiar.
I think they were just 10 damage on his Q.
Yeah, I mean that's something, right?
That's something.
Yeah, because I know he wasn't really been played. I think Riot wants him to be played more. So, but yeah, I have basically I have limited knowledge on Kha'Zix, but I can share you more of my jungle insights. Okay, so let's
No problem.
Yeah, let's set up this. Oh, you already got it set up pretty well. You click on the eyeball. You see the eyeball on the bottom left. Yeah, and show everything, the scoreboard and chat and everything.
Yeah. Oh, you want me to?
Yeah. Show us everything in the chat and objective timers. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Okay, and before the game starts, as a jungler, usually you want to make a plan. Do you do that?
Not always. I don't. I think I started making a plan. I think I did after. No, I don't know when. I definitely did this game. It was
okay. Not every game, but you did this game at least.
No. I didn't immediately, but I did at a certain point because I was like, oh, I think I did pretty early because I was like,
how early?
Well, okay,
like when?
Asol loses to LeBlanc. I feel pretty early on, pretty hard.
Yeah.
Well, not hard, but loses.
Yeah.
Sion is weak side into Fiora, but I don't want Fiora to auto win. So it's like maybe I'll path to Sion early, so that Sion doesn't just so he can hold his own.
Fiora is actually known to be the hard counter to Sion.
Yeah. So just trying to make sure that he doesn't lose super hard early, and then it just gets worse and worse.
Okay, yeah.
And then I was like, well, okay, there's bottom lane, but I don't I guess I could gank this. I just don't feel like Melio and not always Aphelios has great gank setup or anything.
I mean, Melio has a stun, right? The Q.
Yeah. It's okay, I guess.
It's actually looking pretty bad for you in all lanes, to be honest.
Yeah, So wow.
But I think bot lane looks.
So I was also
best.
just well, maybe I just clear. Which I actually I think I clear way more than I should. So
Kha'Zix actually is he wants level 6 usually before making too many plays. So I don't blame you for trying to clear. Especially just given your mid, your mid is a big problem that LeBlanc beats Aurelion Sol early. And mid is a problem for junglers because mid lane is the one who helps junglers the most, or if you're trying to go for a crab and LeBlanc comes, that's pretty annoying. Or anything, whatever you try to do, if LeBlanc goes there, that's pretty annoying, right? So that's why in this kind of game, farming is not the worst option. I'd say it's one of the better options actually, just farming, because of the mid lane. The mid lane is the main reason I'm kind of worried about this game is the LeBlanc. Especially LeBlanc and Maokai, they have a lot of their 2v2 is way stronger than your 2v2. And
yeah.
Aurelion Sol is under a lot of threat as well, early on.
I don't know if I'm playing it wrong, but I don't know. I feel like I lose every single 2v2 because it's so often they don't get isolated, and I just feel worthless.
Oh, I mean, it depends. Kha'Zix is not bad at 2v2s, but it really depends. Each game is different, right? So in this game, you lose 2v2s in this game just because it's because of LeBlanc more than because of you. But I mean, it's because LeBlanc's so strong early right now. In early skirmishes, Aurelion Sol is stronger after. I don't actually play Aurelion Sol, but I 20-25 minutes I think is when he gets really strong. So before that, you kind of just want to farm, honestly. Farm, get a gank if you can, but definitely it's not going to be mid lane. So get a gank if you can in the side lanes. And you say top. I don't really like top because it's pretty hard to gank Fiora. She has so many dashes.
Well, I just mean early. I don't mean
Okay, one gank is okay. Yeah, like padding top. That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
After that, I would focus bot just because you at least have the Miley. I don't know how to pronounce the new champion, but Milio. He at least has one stun. Sion has one, but he's not going to hit it. There's no way Sion. That's why he's a Fiora's the counter. Like if he's about to hit it, Fiora can parry it, but Fiora doesn't even need to parry it. Fiora can just dash out of the thing. Like there's no like Sion's just can't really do anything to Fiora. So going up there is not great unless like they're tower diving him or something. But honestly, I would just try to get my bot ahead and hope for the best, and like for Sion in this game, and also I would get myself farmed. Like I would like farm till level 6 because Kha'Zix level 6, he's much stronger. You get one evolve and you get your ult, right? You get to.
That's what I try to do, but I feel like I'm having like sometimes I feel like my better games are like at least the games that I'm winning are the ones where I'm ganking early.
That makes sense,
but only because it's like, well,
because you're getting fed, right? If you're ganking and they work, then you're getting kills. And
somebody's getting fed.
Or like I'm saying that it does look like a kind of a harder game just because of the mid one, but also top, like because top you have a losing top matchup, you have a losing mid matchup. That's 2 losing lanes. That's
also kind of a losing bot matchup too.
I don't actually think bot loses.
Wow.
I guess your bot loses, so you know it. But I like right now, I don't think that they actually lose. Like champions wise, like those two versus. But I have very limited knowledge on Milio too, so I don't actually know. But I would say bot lane is your best bet, just because top lane is countered and no mid lane. So like, and you can if mid lane was more favorable for you, you could like bully Maokai a little bit, but you just can't because of LeBlanc. So like the options are quite limited in this game so far. But again, so the only thing that looks okay is bot lane. So I'm not saying it's great to go bot, but it's like your best option.
Should I choose a different game or is this?
Every game you can learn. It's up to you. if you want to change, we can. But
no, it's fine.
It's up to you. Yeah, you can learn something from every game. Is my philosophy.
Yeah, that's true.
But like so in this game, so hopefully you focus more just on farming, possibly ganking bot, and if you gank bot well enough, you get dragon control. Kinda, because again, the problem is LeBlanc can bother you while you do dragon, but it really depends. Yeah, so I think we agree on most things, like for our game plan, so that's good. You can if you have any questions, or if not,
I think we can. I think we can get into it.
Let's get into it. So what do you put your time? So you want to go top early? So you're gonna start a red buff?
Yeah, I think so.
And what kind of clear are you looking here? Are you looking to?
Honestly, I've been like at first I was like full clearing, and then I was like, man, this kind of feels bad. Because like I have like 0 gank opportunity.
Okay, so I don't play Kha'Zix. So can you tell me how fast do you full clear? Like, what's the time?
I have no idea.
Can you do it?
I get to scuttle on time. That's.
Do you have a smite? I'm guessing you have no smite. Do you have a smite or no?
Oh yeah, I accidentally misclicked here. Don't worry about it. I still make it on time.
Yeah.
I do use smite. I keep 1 smite though for scuttle in case.
Oh, okay, that's fine. It's pretty good. The full clear is not bad. Then you have to play the game. So like just because of the last 3 games, if you're full clear, you lost. It doesn't mean that the 4th game is full clear is wrong. Like every game is independent.
I kind of forget what I did here already.
Well, I'm not asking you. I guess I am. I'm asking you both. I'm just asking you what are you thinking. So not necessarily during the game. Also, it could be just now. Like, what are you thinking?
So it looks like I'm going to my
Krugs. Yeah.
And I was thinking of psych, and then I chose a. Never mind.
Are you doing early gank top?
Yeah. This was my idea of the early gank.
Level 3 gank top. Yeah.
I don't know if I'm doing these camps correctly, by the way. Hold on, wait.
Okay, I mean I don't play Kha'Zix, but I can take a look at how. Usually, yeah, I can't comment too much. Oh god, I don't play Kha'Zix. I mean, you just maximize his isolation if possible, but you also want your W to like AOE the camps. So yeah.
Okay, so.
Okay, this is wrong. Then you're not doing the proper clear. Because red raptors wolves only you don't get level 3. So.
Wait, really?
Yeah, no.
Wait, red wolves raptors.
Yeah.
No, I do blue buff here, I think.
No, but pause right now. I'll show you. I mean, like, you did 3 camps, right?
Yeah.
And you're level 2.
Yeah.
So that makes this clear is basically the worst clear you could possibly do because almost any other clear, if you finish 3 camps, you'll be level 3. And with level 3, that gives you a lot of opportunities to gank or just clear faster because when you get level 3, you get you get your E, which doesn't really help you clear faster. I mean, you can jump over a wall, but it gives you extra stats too. Like you gain AD.
Yeah, I guess it gives the extra stats.
Yeah, so the path you did is one of the worst you could do, just because you spent the time to do 3 camps, but you didn't get the rewards of 3 camps, meaning you're level 2. So any other path, any other path gets you level 3, or not any other path, but let me think.
I think it's because I still get like level 4 off Gromp here. Right? Is it 4?
No, you only get level 4 if you full clear.
Oh, if you full clear. Never mind. Okay.
And you get level 3 if you clear any 3 camps other than the ones you did.
Yeah.
So that's.
So I see this, and then I'm like, oh well, there goes the gank top idea.
Yeah. I mean, he has TP, so it's still. Oh no, she's recalling too. So.
Yeah, I was. Thinking about staying around, or ganking top, but then I was like,
no. Okay, I can see scoreboard. It went off again, I think. Okay. Yeah, the problem with this path is your Krugs. You just left them, and you could have just done them and had the same result here. Because see, what do you do now? You have to wait for Scuttle, but you could have just done.
Yeah, I think I end up waiting for Scuttle, or I like look at top, and then I see what it is. And then I just wait for Scuttle.
Yeah. But I'm saying if you did Krugs, you would have like the same result, but you would have Krugs done as well. I guess you go for mid bot Scuttle.
Actually, I considered ganking here, but then my Aurelion Soul is not.
You see him recalling, so what are you waiting for? Oh.
I just ended up back.
Okay, man.
Seeing if there's anything.
Yeah.
I think I had 700 gold exactly. Or not exactly, almost.
What? Interesting, you do phase rush? Is that I don't think that's the meta for Kha'Zix.
I don't know if this is the meta, if I'm gonna be honest. I've just been
I think he can. He can go phase rush, but I think wait, do you do Bruiser or Assassin Kha'Zix usually?
Still Assassin.
Okay, usually Assassin. The Bruiser, phase rush is for Bruiser. Usually, I would say. Oh wait, Dustblade. You go Dustblade though.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't comment too much. Again, I don't play enough Kha'Zix to comment.
You know what? I clearly am not good enough at Kha'Zix, so I don't know either.
Okay. But I would say at least when you're learning, you probably go for damage, like Electrocute or Dark Harvest.
Yeah. It's just like really fun to go all this movement speed.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah. And it is pretty good with Dustblade because when you get the Dustblade reset and that extra movement speed, it could be. There's like a challenger talent player who goes Duskblade and phase rushing. It kind of works. So here you see him recalling again. I mean, yeah, it really is just a farming game where you can like maybe can we look at bot? Like, they're recalling now.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, they were like, or no, it didn't, maybe not right now, but during the game, I kind of wanted to look bot, but then like right when I was like sort of pathing or thinking about pathing, they were like recalling. But
that's kind of also the problem with starting bot side because the the place you start is you don't spend that much time there because your camps are always going to spawn on the other side later. Like if that makes sense. So if you started blue, this game would have been much nicer for you to camp bot.
Yeah. I guess like I just really didn't believe in like Emilio Aphelios.
No, I mean I don't believe in them either. But it's just that I believe in Scion and Aurelion Soul even less. Like I'm saying, this is a hard game for you lane wise, laner wise. So your best option is the bot lane, even though they don't look that great.
Yeah.
Because you can't really stop Fiora unless she's really really bad. So the way to possibly win this game is you win through bot and win through dragons and hope that wins, because top is just not going to go well for you guys. Okay, nice job. So yeah, you do bully Maokai, and the only problem is that if LeBlanc comes, but you got him.
Yeah,
you got him soloed out there. That's pretty good.
Yeah, this little LeBlanc becomes pretty annoying this game. I'm not gonna lie.
The little what?
The LeBlanc.
Oh yeah. I mean, I can tell.
Yeah.
No, but so far so good for your mid lane. They're like even CS.
Yeah, actually, this
really it's just your top lane. But the thing is, you can't really do anything top lane. So I feel the pain. But sometimes you just gotta cut your losses somewhere and go do something else.
So I considered backing here because I had a decent amount of gold to spend, and I thought, maybe I can path bot lane here.
Yeah, it's okay. I
don't know if I should have done the camps first, and then I see Maokai, and so then I think, maybe I can.
How much gold did you have? I did not know. Wait, you have? I can't. No,
I had about 1100 when I.
Okay, that's no.
So basically,
that's fine.
And so I end up taking this.
Yeah, that's good. And this is much better because you backed, so that's why it's fine. Yeah. Dirk is one of the biggest power spikes you can get. So.
Yeah, but I also find that I really need boots. So.
I usually again I don't play Kha'Zix, but other champions I usually go for Dirk before boots, but I'll go for boots before longsword if that makes sense.
Yeah, if I only have 1100, I'm going Dirk.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna. But if I have 1,000, let's say, then That's
I'll do boots over longsword, but yeah.
Or even boots over triple longsword.
Yeah.
If I have that extra 50 gold. Okay, I see Fiora low.
Okay.
So I'm
yeah, this is your finally. You have a chance. Yes, finally. Yes.
This one was a bit scary, but yeah. I was no way I die.
No. That's good. That's good. I mean, because they're rare for you to turn around losing lanes, but they're possible. Yeah.
I was scared here that LeBlanc was going to invade me, but then I saw her.
Once you see her,
okay.
I don't know. And you're good. You're good.
But yeah. So here I'm not really sure what I should be doing. I'm kind of just full clearing from.
Here now I would pressure Baron just because I saw LeBlanc go bot. I mean not Baron, Rift. Okay, I see Maokai. I would look top if I can help that. Can you? I can't. I need to see. I can't really see.
Oh, I thought you meant
your camera. Yeah. So when Maokai went to gank, did you look at what was going on in the game?
I was noticing it in my camera, but I see
but you have to actually look because
I didn't use my mini map or my screen.
Okay, yeah. So there's some advantages to using your screen over the map is that you can see their HP and mana, but if you don't do that, you don't know their actual HP and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I want to see is he low or anything like that, or how healthy are they? Because I want as Kha'Zix, what did you evolve? Q, yeah, especially with the Q evolve, you're really good at taking objectives. So that Rift Herald up is my main what I'm looking at. So I'm gonna. So right now I'm gonna.
I should probably back right there.
Yeah,
I was thinking about invading, and
I wasn't looking. How low is he? He's full HP.
he's full HP. I think about it again.
You're just wasting time. No, you're full HP though.
Yeah.
And he sees
well, no,
you.
I consider stealing the blue, but
Oh no! I mean, that's pretty weird. The only way you steal, you have to jump over to steal it, right?
no, not the Grump, the blue. Just
the blue. But there's no way he's doing Grump. He's gonna.
Yeah, because with Q evolve, it's like I feel like I'm stronger than him.
Oh, but they have rotation, right? They have LeBlanc and bot lane. It's gonna be much faster. I don't think you take it fast enough. Like Maokai's full HP. He's gonna be hitting. You're not gonna be taking the blue for free.
I mean, evolve Q's pretty. Maybe. Yeah. I mean, you're probably right.
I don't think so.
It's pretty fast.
The thing I'm constantly looking at right now is that Rift Herald because that's a lot of gold that can bring you into this game. Or can
my only issue is like a lot of time I didn't know where Maokai was, and
Oh no, yeah, I'm not saying you should have. I'm not saying you should have taken it so far, but I'm just. I don't really care about all like the blue buff, the bot lane. Like I'm playing for farm and looking for like what can I take. And the thing is, you can't really take much because of LeBlanc and because Sion's losing. So if you can take something, that's huge. So but the window is going to be really small to find it.
Oh man, either I was like looking at like another like teammates, but I saw Maokai start it, but I didn't see him start it. Oh, that's. I could have probably killed him there.
Yeah,
he's on Herald right now.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention actually. Oh wait, no, he's not. He didn't do it, or he went off it or something.
He started it, but yeah.
Do you, in other games, do you invade often?
I like never. I used to invade like in previous seasons. But like, didn't they nerf like invade XP or something?
No, they changed that.
Did they bring that back?
They did. They did, but then
they
changed it back.
Yeah. Because I never, or I like invade sometimes, but like not like early.
Okay. I mean, I'm not blaming you in this game
when I know they're like cross map.
Oh, I mean, and actually, my thinking was, do you invade to kill the enemy jungler? That's what I'm actually thinking.
Oh yeah, I never do that.
Oh, Kha'Zix is pretty good at that in some cases. Like you know you can take Maokai, right? But again, I said the problem in this game is just different, just because of LeBlanc. So that's the only thing. Oh, yeah, you do a little bit of invading here too. So.
It's my invade. Let's see. Yeah, like here, like I'm like looking. It's just like, oh, Milio's back. Okay, I guess we just farm.
Yeah, but when Milio comes back, maybe can I see? I need to see the actual. Like move your camera to the bot lane, like to me. Okay.
I mean,
do you do that in game? Like, I need to click on.
I do look, just
okay.
Not. I'm not great at it though. I'm like still trying to.
Oh, yeah. Definitely something you can improve on. So you
I don't remember how this fight goes. Yeah, I just like don't think there's like a kill there, so I don't.
No, I didn't see anything.
Oh.
Yeah, Kha'Zix actually. Oh, nice. Kha'Zix actually scales pretty well. So, if you're not getting a lot of action, it's okay. Like.
Oh, I don't know.
And now that you're strong, yeah, you can actually influence top now. See, so before you couldn't really, but now that you have your Dustblade and stuff. So that's why we played the early game with a farming kind of mindset, and now, you can be very aggressive now.
Yeah. It actually, I think it really only goes downhill from here. Just
Can
spoiler.
can I see the scoreboard again? I don't know why it keeps.
It's because I.
Oh, okay. Okay. Actually, you're not that strong compared to them, but you're at least strong as a champion, like compared to your early games. Yeah.
How much do I? Oh, I have like almost the most. I'm tied for first, second, whatever. With Nyla.
Yeah.
Let's check. So he's chilling. It's me. So like, if we were to pause, like, what do I do here? Like,
What do you do here again? You just farm because your Emilio is dead. I'm looking at the objective timers. When's the next?
like 2 minutes, dragon.
Is it?
Because blue just spawned. That's
Okay, so nothing
I
really.
guess.
You're just farming, and yeah, I see the top scuttle. That's what I'm gonna look at after I farm.
Aphelios started taking my
Yeah, that's annoying.
Kha'Zix, and I started to lose it, but
Yeah, that's
it's
annoying.
okay. Our mental stayed strong.
Yeah, you could look for.
I think I try to go for something. I didn't even think like I'm like okay, this is fine.
Yeah, you didn't ult, right?
Just
yeah.
Nope.
That's good. That's
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Oh.
Wait, do I?
So that's a mistake because Okay, well you're fine, but okay, no you're not. But the attempt was good. I mean, like it's like a poke attempt. It's not a real, you know what I'm calling. It's not like an actual kill attempt. You're just trying to like chunk them and just get.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that was good. But then like
they were all there.
But then you should have known they were all there. We saw them all mid, like before you even did that. So yeah, that's just a mistake done by you. Like it was good and then it was bad.
Yeah. Okay, I'm spawning in. Science.
And then now you might lose the top scuttle because of that. Yeah, you do. Okay, here now I'm definitely looking for dragon because you saw Fiora TP, so Fiora is probably not going to help the dragon. But your Scion has TP. That's
yeah.
That's what it usually.
I also opt to take red first.
Yeah, that's good.
These guys start fighting while I'm taking red.
Oh, looks like they're fine, luckily.
I wonder, how does this go? A little bit risky, but...
It's looking good for your team right now, just because of the TP advantage that you guys have. And also how fast you take this. So I'm guessing Scion does not TP. Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
So in this play, I didn't really see too much mistakes from you. The only thing is I would be paying Sion's TP and asking for him to come to this. That's the main thing. I mean, like, we can go back. Can you go back again? Actually, before this again. 15. Okay. I think no one on your team was zoning for you, so you should. You had jump, right? I mean, you just jump out.
I probably should have jumped out. I was thinking, like, oh, maybe I can go for something. Like, I thought I was maybe dead.
So the only reason this play is good is because of Sion TP advantage. It looks like he ulted top lane too, so he's not even thinking about this. Yeah. So this is, it's good.
Yeah.
On the condition that Sion is on the same page as you, but I don't know if you pinged him or typed or anything like. In this situation,
he deafened actually. I don't know if.
He
deafened like.
Then it's not good because
first death or something.
Yeah, then it's not good.
No, actually, no wait. Somebody on the enemy team says something. They were like, "Do you like the boss or whatever the Slam player is?" And then he deafened after that.
That's unfortunate. Yeah, because you guys have a good chance if Sion TPs to that, but without that, I don't really see you guys. Actually, Aurelion Soul does look ahead of Bulldog, but Maokai is such a good team fighter. Everyone but LeBlanc is on their team is a good team fighter. You're not a good team fighter, so that balances out the LeBlanc. But the LeBlanc has a lot of targets to choose from. 4 of you are squishy. Enemy team, like 3 of them are squishy, but Nyla's not that. Oh, she didn't go shield ball yet, so she's still squishy right now. LeBlanc squishy, but it's hard to actually kill LeBlanc because of her passive and her mobility. So
Yeah.
just looking at that, like 4v4, you guys are not in the best shape going into, especially that you're hitting the dragon. You're just a sitting duck right there. So
Yeah.
So like I said, it's good if Sion TPs, but I also didn't see any wards for him to TP to. So like your Milio didn't really ward anything. So I would have just jumped out the pit and then eat your losses there.
Yeah. So this is like the part of the game where it's like, people are like sort of starting to take my camps.
It's
everyone's threatening Baron and
15 to 20 minutes is when like we call like mid game. So the game changes, right? It's laners move, and you don't really need to farm jungle that much anymore. Everyone has their levels and items now.
So I've been kind of enjoying Umbral Duskblade a little bit, actually.
Umbral
Mainly because...
The problem
wait, is that what it's called? Umbral?
Yeah. You just jumped in... Oh, okay, you have Sion. Did you know you had Sion? I wasn't looking at Sion.
I popped... But yeah. Our Aurelian's full TP that...
Generally, you don't want to go in first as Kha'Zix. Unless you think you can juke them with your ult. I think you did, so that was fine. Generally, you don't want to go in first. You want Sion to go in first, or like Milio till him is stunned or something. But if you're confident with your R jukes, yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
What happened here? Oh, I thought Nami was alone. That's why.
Okay. And did you know Sion was there? I didn't even. I was looking at Sion, but
I didn't know. I thought Nyla.
Okay.
I guess I wasn't really.
I think this definitely would have been better if you waited for Sion to get in this thing first, and then you go in. Yeah.
I mean. Okay, so like from here, I'm like, okay, if like Maokai's going forward, he's up there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to make a.
But the thing is, like, the entire enemy is missing, right? The entire enemy team is missing on the map. You have to respect. Like, they might not be here, but they might be here. Like, so you have to give it the respect.
No.
Yeah, I think would have been better if you waited for Sion, but I mean, it's not bad. 3 for 3. Oh, 3. You guys actually win 3 for 4. So, but I think it could have been better if you waited for the Sion.
I just go to farming, so it's just a lot of what I do.
So I mean, Kha'Zix is a fast farmer late game, so. But with your Umbral, you definitely want to look for control as well and picks. Problem with this game is you can't really pick LeBlanc, and then so your main target.
Well, I feel like it's hard for me to pick like anyone except like Nami.
Yeah, so that's also it doesn't feel. This feels like a game that you kind of lost in Champ Select, but
yeah, possibly.
You only play Kha'Zix though, I'm guessing. Oh, I didn't look
at the. I mean, I'm probably better at other champions if I'm being honest, but
okay. I think there's value in leaving the Bruiser build too, because this game looks like a Bruiser might be better here in this game. That's the idea. Usually is like if it's not a good assassin game, it's an okay Bruiser game. that's usually how it goes. And this one does not look like a good assassin game.
I just don't really know what Bruiser Kha'Zix does, I guess.
Oh, yeah. And they did nerf it. Like, with the changes, they actually buffed Assassin and nerfed the Bruiser one. So. I don't actually know, so comment, but that's usually true for other champions like Kane or something.
Well, yeah.
That if it's not a good assassin game, just go the bruiser one and you'll do better. How did you die? I was talking. I don't remember how you died. Can you go back to how you died, or
just LeBlanc shenanigans.
Yeah, the problem with LeBlanc is your ult does nothing against her chains. So.
Yeah. I think they take.
Dragon.
Oh, and then this is the worst part, actually. I could handle the rest of the game, but it's the fucking saplings.
Oh, yeah.
I just, like, randomly walk through. Oh my gosh, I keep pressing this.
Edge of Night would help slightly with that. Like, it just blocks one sapling.
So, I was considering Edge of Night this game, but then I was like, well, if I get hit by, like, one sapling...
Yeah,
then
it's like a 40-second cooldown. For the
yeah, it's like so long that is it really that worth it?
The Maokai jungle is just really strong late because he's a tank, he can engage, he can throw saplings for the objectives. So, but they did nerf the AP one, so it shouldn't do that much damage to you. Like they're annoying, but
yeah, like they don't do that much, but they like really slow me.
Yeah, and they spot you. Like they tell the enemy they can see you.
Yeah, it's like this.
Yeah, this is a hard Kha'Zix game.
I think I have like the most terrible death here. Not actually, but it's pretty bad. Oh wait, no. Okay, I swear, I'm pretty sure like LeBlanc. I saw LeBlanc backing. Wait.
What?
Okay, so LeBlanc's low, right?
Okay.
And so it's like okay.
She's not low. She's 60% or something.
But I saw her like recalling.
But she can cancel. Like right now, she can cancel.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Yeah.
But she's already there.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And she's not even low. She maybe Nami healed her or something. But yeah, because I would never. I guess Nami healed her, but I would never assume that she's actually recalled until the amount of time actually passed. Like. So once the sapling spots you, you need to assume okay, the timer reset. She might have canceled it, like that.
Yeah.
And like even if LeBlanc was not there, what are you hoping to accomplish by going over that wall?
I'm at this point. I'm getting like desperate, and it's like, man, we are like losing.
Yeah, I understand you are.
I need to find something.
But like that kind of play is. I really don't see it.
A little optimistic.
Yeah. Like you're hoping Nami's there or something. Like I don't know. Oh, you're trying to kill the you can't kill Maokai. Let me look at Maokai's items. Like I don't. I'm pretty sure. I mean, you can kill him, but I'm pretty sure it takes you quite a long time. I mean, he already. I don't think you can.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, probably. You're probably right.
And right now the game's hard because the game's a snowball effect. So like, can I see the scoreboard again? I don't know.
I pressed tab. It's like a habit.
Oh, it's a good habit, but not for the replays. Yeah, you don't have.
I get executioners because like. Man, all of them are.
Executioners is not that good on Assassin Kha'Zix because you're meant to just kill him in one hit or 3 hits. So who cares if they heal?
Well, I just find that like, I'm probably not going to kill them fast enough, and they are going to heal.
Okay, yeah. See, and with that thinking, that's exactly what a bruiser Kha'Zix thinks about. Like, he's like, I'm not going to kill anyway, so let me build like cleaver and let me do this so I can be annoying to the enemy and like live longer. So I definitely, if you like Kha'Zix, I definitely recommend maybe learning. Like if you only play Kha'Zix, I would recommend learning.
I don't know. I kind of like playing just like one champion at a time.
No, yeah, that's good. But I'm just recommend like another build for games like this where Assassin Kha'Zix isn't really good. Like, you can be a bruiser and do something. Because this game you have two strong damage carries, right? Scaling. You have Aphelios and Aurelion Sol. So if you could just be like an annoying bruiser, that could actually help them a lot. I mean, you would have Scion as a tank. I was talking, so I didn't even notice how you guys got this pair. But nice job.
Maokai was bot side.
Oh, okay.
Like, or 3 of them were bot side.
Okay, that's good. Why? Wait, can you look there? I wasn't.
Oh.
Why weren't you?
Yeah. Okay. I didn't think this is okay. So I can even slow down.
Okay. And then why don't you go back? Like right now, after you kill Naomi, right? Why don't you go back?
Okay. I'm like, oh shit, we're all dead.
Oh.
Psych, I'm out.
But no, I think you definitely could have fought that. You hit LeBlanc, right? You look at your Aphelios is right back there, so you guys are fine. Oh. Yeah, I think you guys definitely could have fought that. Like, LeBlanc can kill one guy. Maokai can be annoying. Well, that's it. You guys have 4 people. I mean, 2 of your people were low. That's fair. But who is not low? You and Aphelios. You and Aphelios can do a lot of damage to either of them, honestly. So.
That fucking sapling. Yeah. Okay. I think I die here.
Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, almost. That was a nice turn.
Okay. Scion's having fun.
And another thing why Bruiser is good here is Bruiser still does decent damage. So if you went Bruiser, you could still jump on LeBlanc, not kill her, but you weren't going to kill her anyways with the Assassin build. Like, as you notice, it's kind of hard to kill this LeBlanc anyways. So again, that's why Bruiser is good. You do the same thing you do as Assassin, but a little more. Like, you can be like you won't die basically. And, the enemy can waste more time on you. While they waste more time on you, your Aphelios and Aurelion Sol have an easier time to do their damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, because the point of Assassin's Kha'Zix is actually, in my opinion, it's probably the better of the 2. But that's because he's pretty good at killing squishies. But it's just, as you notice, this game there's only Nami to go for, which is not great.
Yeah, I just found that like, so I don't know if you noticed, but like, a lot of this game, Aphelios like either wasn't like grouping or he was like leaving early. Like he was like 0-0-0 for like a lot of the game, and now he's still.
But like, yeah, he has scaled up to like to be a beast. I mean, yeah, I understand if you don't believe in him because he hasn't done much. So, but item wise, he is farmed enough, and he is farmed.
Well, and the other thing is like, how good is an Aphelios with like a lethality side, like with no front line, right?
No, that's the point. So if you went Bruiser, you are the front line. I mean, Bruiser Kha'Zix, he's not. I mean, you have Scion, but you're like half of a front line. That's kind of what Bruiser is. Bruiser is like you're half front line, you're half assassin. Like, so you can kill people, but it takes you a while, and you can tank some damage, but obviously not as much as like a Scion. So that's kind of how Bruiser, the value of a Bruiser is. So like basically, you can like threaten the LeBlanc. So you can use your cooldowns on LeBlanc, so LeBlanc has to use her cooldowns. Maybe she has to W away from you, and by doing that, you're relieving pressure from your Aphelios. So right now, Aphelios he should be very scared that LeBlanc would just one shot him. But he can't really go auto attack anyone. Like he goes to auto attack him, LeBlanc just kills him. So if he had you to like waste LeBlanc's time, like you don't need to kill LeBlanc to do a good job. You just need to waste her time. Then he'll have more room to do his damage. And same with Aurelion Sol, right? They're both like your carries right now. So Assassin Kha'Zix definitely is a good pick. Just not in this game. Like there's many games where you get your solo kills, you pick people, and you just win like that. But yeah, in this game it doesn't look like it.
Well, I don't know when I picked as well. I might have been an early pick.
But I thought you only play Kha'Zix anyways, right? Or Do you play other junglers?
I mean, pretty much.
Yeah.
But
I think it's fine. It's just so like that's why I'm suggesting the Bruiser build because going a different build is kind of like picking a different champion. You know, like because Bruiser Kha'Zix is not the same as Assassin Kha'Zix.
Yeah. So I back here for. I mean, I'm like kind of strongish.
You're fine. You're fine. It's just
Games is possible.
you don't really. If you don't one shot Nami or Nyla or you don't need to.
I don't even.
Yeah, you can. She has. She has armor. The thing is, you can jump. Sorry, no. Don't worry about it.
Okay, so we see them doing this, and now I'm calling for Baron. I'm like, hey, Aphelios, get over here.
Baron is a fine call, but once you have to recognize once they don't come, then you quit the call. So you went too far this time. You went too far.
Yeah. Well, I mean.
So I would have just stayed. I'm not saying you'll win this fight. You probably still lose, but you might have gotten one more kill if you were here. I would say you probably could have killed Nami or something if you were.
Yeah. I try to...
So I like your Baron call, but I don't like that. Once my allies don't follow me, and then you have to recognize that, like and then say, okay, never mind.
Well, like the thing is, I feel like if I went to them, like if I start heading to Baron, they're more likely to listen.
No, but you went like so far, like it's so far. Like I would go in the direction and then like stop. Yeah. I would stop at like Raptors or a little far off Raptors, and then I would just stand there. I wouldn't keep going. Because as you notice, if you keep going and then like as you see your team got engaged on, it takes you much longer to come back to help them, right? Mm-hmm. So it's like go with the intent that you're gonna go and you use your body language to tell your team I want to go, but stay nearby in case they do something stupid. That's kind of like how solo queue works.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. I guess I should have stayed.
That's just what do you call it? A communication kind of issue, like pings. That's Yeah. I mean, you did ping, but
yeah.
But also recognizing.
I mean, this Aphelios didn't want to do anything this game, so I mean, it's I guess I should have just stayed. And now I'm like, okay, they've been on like the map, or it's been silent, so I'm like, oh, they could be Baron.
Yeah, they could be.
Now, when I see him hit that, we actually saw like Maokai light up.
Yeah. You steal it.
Yeah. No, that's
pretty good. If you already get stuff, I guess, unless they're only in soul packs. Pretty good.
Yeah,
I didn't actually watch you for details if you want, but
I think I just won the smite fight. That's really all it was.
Pretty good. Yeah. Do you lose in him? But I would take. You might be able to get the mid.
We're like, oh, stop the back, the back.
You get the mid.
Oh. This was actually kind of entertaining.
She can't stop it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah. I was like, damn.
But it's still worth because you guys get this in here, and she TPs. Okay. No, very worth for you guys. But you guys are still in a dire situation.
It doesn't really get any better than this.
Yeah, you did say that like 15 minutes ago.
Yeah.
No. I mean, usually, as you say, for a jungler is your most of your game. The important part of the game is like the first 15 minutes, and after that, you're not really playing a jungle game anymore. You're just playing the game like anyone else.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm contemplating, like, man, what can I even do?
To your credit, I haven't really seen what was. I think that was one big mistake. I don't even remember what it was though. But I don't think you made more than one big mistake this game. So.
Wait, which one was that?
I'm trying to remember. I don't even remember the one.
I mean, there was like trying to invade his blue.
Oh yeah, stuff like that.
Blue shenanigans.
Yeah. Looking at this game now, I really think just camp bot Bruiser Kha'Zix. I think this game becomes much easier.
Bruiser Kha'Zix.
Camp bot Bruiser Kha'Zix. And hope for the best. Although Bruiser Kha'Zix usually goes. What's your second involved? I don't know in this game.
I did everything. My second was R. My third was the leap. And I understand that the slow is good, but I was like, we already have a lot of slows. Or well, we have Aurelion Soul.
Aurelion Soul's yeah.
I'm like, okay, let me try to make a play.
The problem with the leap too is you're not really getting kills anyway, so like it's not gonna reset unless you mean you get it for the extra range.
Yeah, I mean the range is a good aspect.
I definitely I definitely see more value in the W though over the E at least.
Yeah, no, that's probably the better. Well, I have like Cyril does, so it's like, well, I already kind of have the slow, sort of.
Yeah, it's not just for the slow though. It's just more AOE like
Yeah, it's AOE.
Yeah, and that's really good for like. It's also good for peeling as well as it's good for everything really. You can engage with it, like catch people like easier, and you can also peel with it. Like they're chasing you, you just throw out your W, and it might save your team or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
So not too much to say about like you haven't made like a big mistake. I'd say it's more in like the champ select and but also the main macro play is you didn't really play for bot. I would have definitely played for bot lane. Like it's a start blue buff, full clear or try to full clear down to bot lane, and just constantly do that. So my second clear again, I clear down to bot and look to help bot again, and just keep doing that, and then like get the Dragon Soul, go Bruiser. So because ideally with camping bot lane, your Aphelios is fed ideally. I mean he's doing okay now even without you camping him in terms of gold. I mean right now it's 40 minutes, but I think before he was okay in farm too. So, but not only Aphelios. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead. Yeah, no, you go ahead.
Well, no, I mean I remember checking, and he was like down CS at like 10 minutes, and it's like
how much now? Let's go back. Okay, let's go to 10. Let's see.
It was like around then. Yeah.
I mean, he's okay. I mean, he doesn't have kills or assists, but farm-wise, he's
but yeah, I mean, I guess so.
And this is without you. I don't think you even did one gank bot this entire game, did you?
I went bot,
but it's not like gank. Like, you went there like already when they were already fighting. Like you haven't actually tried to gank bot.
It was really hard because Amelia kept dying.
I know, but it's also hard because you didn't path in the way that could make it convenient for you. Like because you like I said, you path top. So in this game, I'm not talking about this game, right? I'm talking more hypothetical. Like if you started blue buff at the very beginning, then it's hypothetical, of course, but I think you would have more chances to gank bot. You can even lane gank, right? Go through the bush. Milio lands a stun, you just jump in and hopefully he lands it on Nami, but Nami's probably going to stand far back. But even if you don't kill them, you get some pressure, and like your Aphelios is already farming decently without you ganking. So we're just thinking hypothetically, if you ganked, he probably goes ahead. I mean, we don't know that, but it's just it's hypothetical. Yeah.
Okay, so like right here, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna back. I'm going bot side.
Yeah, but
like there's nothing here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But let me give you the counter situation. So you had why did you have to back? Because you path top, so you're top, right? If you just did your other path, you wouldn't have to back. You would just already be bot, and you could just gank them right now, or
sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, Maokai was there, so Maokai was there, so I'm not saying but
yeah.
But if that,
what do I do from like there?
What do you mean?
Okay, so
which point in the game are you talking
about? Like I mean,
right now, yeah. Oh yeah, pause. So, At this point, if you started blue buff, right, you would actually be down there. You might have even been able to take Scuttle Crab. Yeah, that's
no.
Oh,
I agree. I'm saying like, okay, but after this, like with the actual scenario that's happening, do I just say like the whole game is lost because I started red?
it's not lost, but like, it's not lost. I mean, one kill
Like
is
after this, do I FF or?
No, wait, it's only 4 minutes. So I'm talking more like in hindsight as well, right? Because we really watched 40 minutes of the game. You can see how difficult the late game is with your comp versus their comp. That you're a squishy assassin that can't kill anyone. Your carries can't safely do damage because LeBlanc's such a big threat, and Scion can't handle Fiora in the side lane. So what do you do?
Right.
Yeah, I'm just trying to give you like a better scenario, like how, like, so. This is like, again, back to when we started this review in Champ Select. You make a plan, right? Make a plan. So in Champ Select, you make the plan that we see that top's losing, like I said. So and I can't help top because Kha'Zix can't do anything to Fiora, at least early, right? When you got Duskblade, then yes, you can kill her, but early it's kind of hard. Mid's going to be losing, so I don't really want to invade Maokai because LeBlanc's going to help. And then, so I like I said, bot's my only option right now. And not only, I'm talking about Aphelios. I don't actually believe in Aphelios, but it's a possibility. It's also to get you fed. I wanted to mention, but I didn't have time, is that it's not just Aphelios. You have Aurelion Sol too. So it's just maximizing your chance to win. I'm not saying you will win, even if you start blue buff this game. But I'm just saying you definitely have a higher chance to win, just because you're getting a second carry possibly fed. You're also denying a carry like Nyla. It looks like Nyla was not.
No. Sure. Yeah. But I'm more saying like after this point, like what do I do from here?
Oh, are you talking about in this game or in our hypothetical?
In this game. In this game.
In this game, and your early was fine, I think. Other than you didn't do the Krugs. Remember the path I said you did was the worst one. You did. So that was probably your biggest mistake early. But other than that, everything was fine. I would say, yeah.
So from here, do I path bot?
Oh, look at it. Yeah, we'll look at it. You could do a level 3 gank. But look at it.
Okay, wait.
No, go. You have to go before your first clear, right? You went looking at your first clear, so. Or are you asking now? This is your second clear already.
Yeah, on my second clear. Do I pass?
No, you can't, because look, they're recalling the lanes.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So second clear.
Second clear, you can't. No, you're fine. Yeah.
Nami's there.
No, you're fine. You're fine. In the actual game, you're fine. But like, I'm just giving you the hypothetical where if you started blue buff, I'm telling you, the game probably you had a higher chance to win with the blue buff start. Yeah.
Right. No, sure. Okay.
Yeah. I'm just talking hypothetical. I think you're talking about the actual game. The actual game is fine, other than you did
well,
red.
I'm just trying to like find an opportunity where I should actually gank bot.
Oh no, but that's my point. Is that your path didn't give you the opportunities, right? So if you started blue buff, you actually would have had better opportunities to be ganking bot. So when I said you should be ganking bot, I didn't mean in with your path. I meant in the hypothetical situation that you started blue buff first. Yeah.
So if I were like, I feel like if I go into like a future game.
Yeah.
Is it like all just like level 1 assessment?
It's not all level 1 assessment, but it's definitely like it's not all level 1 assessment, but it's definitely a big part of it. I hope you can see from my plan that if you started blue, I think your chances. I mean, I'm just pulling numbers out of my ass, but I think your chances of winning go up by like 10 or 20% just by starting blue.
But Maokai was there, so like let's say I went bot, right?
Yeah.
And let's say we lose that fight.
Oh, then you lose the game as well.
And I'm in a similar situation, right?
Yes. Like, oh no, but you're in a slightly better one. I mean, you're in a similar one, but you're in a slightly better one. It depends how you lose. Like, but
like let's say like we all like die 3-0 or something.
Oh, then you're definitely in the worst. But in this situation, they don't even die, I think. But I think they have to waste their flashes or something.
Milio died.
Oh, Milio died. Okay. Yeah, 1 died.
Let's say 2 died rather than.
Okay. You obviously need to, that depends on your it's a different game, but it depends. In that situation, usually, it depends. It's hard to say, right? You're assuming you lose. I would assume that. I don't think I lose. If you path bot, I would assume that I spot out Maokai, and then reassess. So once you see Maokai bot, you decide, can I win 3v3? If not, just run away. But at the very least, you spotting Maokai saves them from dying to Maokai, right?
Right.
Yeah, so that's why it's the best play, even though Maokai's there. And if Maokai's not there, it's also a good play because then you get to kill them. So either way, it's the better play to go bot from level 1. Start blue buff and go bot. And then there's a second reason why, or a third reason, I don't know the number, but another reason why, because then your next clear, right? Then you go back, you recall, then you go to your Gromp, right? Because your Gromp spawning first, right? If you start blue buff, so then you path bot again, and then you can get to gank again, and you keep repeating that, and you destroy, or you try to, in theory, you try to destroy their bot lane or something like that, yeah. And to control the dragons.
I really don't think an overextended Fiora doesn't die to Kha'Zix Scion early game?
It depends how she plays it, right? She actually played it decently in the game you're playing, right? There was no opportunities for you to actually kill her. You just take your actual...
Well, that's because Scion died level 1 or 2 or whatever, or 2.
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
So
it's if he doesn't do this, right? I'm still on my first clear.
It's a very low chance, yeah, if Fiora controls this properly. Yeah, because what do? She has Ghost. Scion's never gonna hit his knock up, right? You can E onto her and slow her possibly. She can also dodge and parry some of your burst. I'm not saying it's impossible to kill her, but the chance is very low. It's very low. So and that's why in the level 1 assessment, before we started the game, we made an assessment that top's not great just because how Fiora counters Scion. Scion's not going to do anything. What are you going to do? You're just going to jump on her. By the time you jump on her, if she parries properly, you might jump on her, press W, press Q. But if she parries, then all that does 0 damage. And then what?
Hopefully, she's skirmishing with Scion in the middle of the wave or whatever, and I can come around.
Yeah, that's wishful thinking as well, because there's also the play where there's also the possibility that Maokai paths up, right? He paths down in this game, but there's a possibility that he paths up and then he spots you trying to gank the Fiora. So again, just like we said, if you gank bot, if you go bot and Maokai's there, that's the winning play for you, even though he's there. But let's talk about what you're thinking. You go top and Maokai goes top. That's a winning situation for Maokai. So it's just a probability.
I would be there first, though. Unless
you would. I'm wondering what path you wanted to go. You would be level 3, right?
I would be level 3.
Yeah, you would be there first. Yeah, and then as you see, another problem is she can warrior, right? There's a lot of things Fiora can do to prevent you from to keep herself alive. What you're saying is you hope that she's bad. That's the vibe I'm getting from your question.
Well, no, not really, because that's kind of I'm not assuming she's bad. I'm just if I wrap around gank and she's in the middle of the lane, is that really
it's still no. It's still. It depends on her HP and stuff because she has Ghost, right? She can parry. Like I said, the parry is very strong, and she can dodge Scion's knockup, right? So, what are you hoping to do exactly? And then if she has minions, she's not going to be isolated. So there's a lot of things that she can do to stay alive. I think there's a good chance you get her Ghost. Yeah, I think there's a good chance you get her Ghost, but killing her, I think, is not that likely. I'm not saying impossible, right? League's a probability game, but I would say definitely the higher probability is the bot side in this case because Milio has a stun, Milio has ignite, right? You don't even have an ignite top lane, you just have flash Scion. Like that's not that great. And Scion generally just has a tough time with Fiora. So the wave state should not and their HP bars should not be in Scion's favor. So going up there already, I would assume like Scion's already losing. He's probably going to be like level 2 to Fiora's 3.
I just kind of assume that like Fiora's going to be like
pushing in
like
because she's winning,
aggressive, and she's going to be pushing.
Yeah, you're right.
So
You're right. But what happens when top laners push other top laners in? It depends on the timing, but usually they'll have if we're talking very early in the game, they'll have a level lead. Like they'll be level 2 to 1, or they'll be level 3 to 2. They'll usually have an HP lead. Like Fiora will be maybe full HP, Scion will be maybe 70-60% HP. And they'll also have minion lead, like they'll have more minions than your minions, which can be a factor in early ganks. Like the minions can actually kill you. So there's a lot of things going against you, and you don't have anything that like that even closely guarantees that you can kill her, because like I said, her kit counters Scion, and her kit does pretty well against Kha'Zix, at least early. So it's not looking great. Like you don't have Ignite. I don't see anything going for you well top lane other than the fact that she's pushing. Like that, if that's the only factor, like can you tell me another factor that you think that goes in your favor for going top? Like she'll be pushing, so that that's one factor in a gank, right? That the enemy laner is pushing. But what else?
Even if she doesn't kill, like even if we don't kill, I think that's like really helpful.
Oh, okay. Here's the other, and then here's the other big game theory is that even if you kill her, who cares? That's actually because Fiora would just beat Scion regardless. It's just you're stalling a little bit of time, but and Scion, I mean he goes AD this game, but I think most of the time they should go tank, but some people are going AD. Probably because of boss or something. But if Scion goes tank, and even if he goes AD because his passive, Scion's always useful even though he's behind. So if you get the kill, and then there is a chance that you don't even get the kill, maybe Scion gets the kill, which is even worse because like we said, who cares if Scion wins top lane? Like he's not going to do anything with that. So the reverse is, I mean obviously it's good that Scion wins, but there's a trade-off to everything that you do, right? As we can see, if you go top, you're trading your bot lane, and who cares if bot lane's ahead? Oh, that's actually way more important that your bot lane's ahead. Bot lane is your damage. Bot lane is 2 champions. Bot lane is your dragon control, because right now you have losing mid. You have, I mean not right now, but I mean like before the game starts, where we talked about mid's probably losing, top is probably losing. Bot lane looks okay. I actually think they kind of win early, at least, because Nyla is a pretty garbage champion until level 6. Like Nyla without ult is pretty bad. She doesn't have much range, so your bot lane actually kind of wins early, but at least evenish, I would say. So bot lane is just your best, matchup so far. So and with Kha'Zix, you beat Maokai 1v1. You just need one lane. That's all you need. One lane to play with. So that's why this game is so difficult, because you didn't even have one lane. Your bot lane was losing, but because you didn't help them. Your mid lane's losing, I mean that's normal, and your top lane's losing, that's also normal. So that's the thinking why I need to get one lane at least to play off of, and in this case it just it just happens to be bot lane, because it's just the champions.
Yeah.
I mean I definitely see why you're thinking top, but I'm telling you, it's not the right play in this game. Just there's the only reason I can think of that you have is she'll be pushing. I still don't see another reason why you would go top other than yes, she will be pushing. Yes, that is the correct assessment, and many times that is the correct play. Like you could predict, okay, the enemy will push, so I will come here and gank them here, and it'll be good. But not in this game, because just as I said.
Yeah.
The game is especially the jungle wave is a lot of mental work and probability, right? Like because I never say like anything's guaranteed. Like there's a chance that this works, there's a chance that this works, but you maximize your chances. So there's a higher chance that bot lane works rather than top lane, right? And then if let me think. No, I think, and then Maokai actually did okay with his first clear. Like he actually popped bot. I think that's okay because maybe maybe I'm giving him too much credit, but maybe he thought what I thought that he thought you're gonna path bot, so he wants to protect them, and then by you not even being there, he's like, oh, Kha'Zix not here, I guess I'll just gank. But I'm just assuming. I don't actually know what he's thinking.
I mean, even for like this gank, I mean, these guys should never like die with a wave like this, right? Like it's pretty hard pushing into them.
Oh, well, they were here. Let's see, when did they back? Do they back based on body language? I think they do. Oh, no, it's too late. But, yeah, they're an user there. By the time they see Maokai raise, it's already too late. So they needed to ward the river. I mean, I guess I don't know what they used. They put their wards in the. They needed to ward the river. Oh, yeah, they used both wards in the lane. So, yeah. Yeah,
I mean, Emilio warded river earlier. He warded this, and actually, they see Maokai bot side.
Oh, do they? When do they see Maokai?
Right here.
Oh. Okay. Well,
they see it, then they get the push.
Oh yeah.
I think. Do they back?
I'm guessing they don't. I'm guessing they don't see Maokai.
Back.
I mean, you see Maokai, but I'm guessing they don't see Maokai. Wait, he even goes through the saplings and everything. That's weird.
Yeah, but they should know he's this side.
Yeah,
right?
But the thing is, they don't. So that's also I call it your job as a jungler, because as the jungler, you're not.
Yeah.
You're not. Like,
I guess I should tell them.
Yeah, I would ping that. I would ping it, like, you know, even though he's on the ward, I would still ping it. I mean.
Yeah.
Because they're busy like trading and stuff, you know, especially the lower elites, they don't really look at the map, laners. But you're the jungler, you have nothing to do. You're just farming camps, right? So it's pretty easy for you to look at the map and then you can ping it for them.
Yeah. I guess
that's just a pinging
one.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I give him too much credit. He was pretty stupid, but it worked because your bot lane is also not very smart. So.
Yeah. And then, wait, does he gank again? I think he does, maybe?
Well, he can, yeah. See, the problem is, you see where you are? I don't blame where you are this game, because you started red buff, right? But the problem is, you see, if you started blue buff, you would actually be boss here right now, and like you could maybe counter or something, you know? That's, yeah. So, definitely a lesson you should learn is... before the game starts, think about where you path and think about it hard, because it's not a trivial thing. Like it can snowball and affect the entire game. Like I said, junglers most important part of the game is the first 15 minutes. So definitely, yeah, the first clear is very important.
Yeah.
I mean, it might, like when you were playing, it might seem like you don't even notice that it's a mistake. I'm guessing that you started the red, but here I hope you can see it.
Well, like I said, it's because I wanted to.
Yeah, I know.
So there was.
I guess that.
I guess there was thought. There was thought to it. It's just maybe I'm just wrong.
It was wrong, yeah. But I mean, having a thought is already a step up. Of like some people don't even think, so it's good that you had a thought.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I hated this game.
You hated this?
Felt
yeah.
So
I mean, hopefully you learn, you learn the most from the most frustrating games. So.